Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for this Survivor Day episode of Bob TV, baby. Okay, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Kerry. You guys know Kerry from the let me get it right, this is Cheyenne Rocky Mountain River Bottom Volunteer Fire Department. so like that. But I thought this is really nice, man. He took the time to make us this plaque of for Lexi. And I thought, me and the wife thought that was really nice. Man, that's heavy too. And we sure do appreciate it. She was loved and she is missed every day. Man. Like losing one of our kids almost, you know. It was tragic, you know. But life goes on, guys. We got to get back to it in the shop. And little Trixie Poo's keeping our minds off of it and keeping us entertained. That thing's growing like a weed, man. She's already like this big. She used to be like that big. Now she's that big. She goes out there all the time. I'll show you guys. But anyway, thanks, Carrie, man. We appreciate it. And anyone else wants something like that, I'm sure he will hook you up. But now, I have got my landing gear fixed in the F-16. Bam. They're all tucked away, and we're ready to put my turbine back in it. Guys, this turbine might as well be brand new. They went all the way through it, replaced the bearings. That tail cone had a dent in it. They replaced that. New temperature probe. Cleaned her up, new starter motor. They gave me a new cap. I got a brand new ECU. I know that because mine had Velcro on it where I stick them down. Brand new ECU, so this is going to say 0 runtime. 0. Brand new fuel pump. Even brand new solenoids. Brand new wires. Sent me a new one of them, but I already got one. And we're ready to roll, man. It's a brand spanking new P200 is what this is, baby. Brand. I think that's even a new can too. I believe so. P200 SX, baby. Not the Caro start though. But I don't mind that propane. It makes you keep an eye on it. You know, I've seen a couple jets burn up that shouldn't have. You know, what the deal was is that Caro start. They put the engine covers on, turn these things on. They don't know it's on fire until they see paint blistering, and then it's too late. You know, there's a raging inferno inside there. And I've seen that happen. Oh, there's my board. Took out of there. I had another one. So I see they gave me mine back, which is cool. But I've seen more than one raging inferno because of that very reason. If they'd have been down there with their engine cover off, starting with propane, they would not have lost them jets. Bam. You did this, you know, you still need to take the time to do that. Oh, they gave me new screws too with blind nuts. The other one didn't have nuts back there. Yeah, we'll get her in there, baby. We'll get her in there and make her happen. You know that. Yeah, it's about the only thing they didn't replace is my motor mounts, because there's some Pinto yellow But we know I like to mount everything to one board. Why? Because it makes it easy. You know, see what I do there is I just take some plywood and kind of cut it on a 45. Or, you know, because you can tell it's only 1/4 inch plywood. It's my same old plywood I use for this. And make some holes in the bottom of it for zip ties. That's the mount for my fuel pump. Now, Steve-O Blaster, I got a little message for your son. From your son. Come on, Dad, you need to buy him a turbine. You know what I do there, Steve-O Blaster? Get on RC Universe. These AMT air starts are powerhouses. These things are powerhouses. Yes, they're a little bit on the heavy side. Yes, you got to get a scuba tank, but it's very easy to start them. All you need is a scuba tank, and they run forever. This thing will run forever. And the throttle response on these is it's almost like a rocket engine, man. And I like, a lot of people like these AMTs, nothing wrong with them. But see, they're air start. And they sell used on RC Universe. I've seen these things for $1,000. And that's a bargain for a turbine like this. That's 39 pounds of thrust. You put this in a big old boomerang, giddy up, baby. And boomerangs are really easy to fly. I'm gonna put that in that A4. Oh, Steve-O Blaster, oh my redneck buddy Todd, hillbilly redneck buddy Todd. Yeah, I kind of donated that A4. He kind of donated that A4 to the shop, and since the Blue Angels can't perform this year, they're gonna leave it up to me, baby. I'm gonna step up to the plate and take care of this situation. Okay, but here's the plan. Okay, you guys listen up. I'm gonna get the F-16 going. You guys remember the F-16? That P200, this thing is a hot rod. That's all I can say about it. And it has no problem getting around. Set up really nice. There's my tank gauge where I fill it up with air. There's where I hook up my propane to start it. Got one of them little cool valves there. There's my air tanks up in the nose, and I got another board. Oh, here it is. This is my battery board. You guys know I like to keep my batteries on the board too. That goes up in this nose. All 3 batteries go up there. And I got a strap it down. There's where I fill it up with fuel. You guys see how I make my little pincher deals? Just to hold this fuel line. Start out fat and get skinny. Just a piece of wood, and it works really well. It really does. Also, if you need to clamp off your line, you know, if you got pressure in it, before you unhook it so it won't squirt fuel everywhere, and you can't pinch it and make the connection because you ain't got 3 hands, bam, just put it back in there. Holds it tight. See, it pinches it all the way closed. You see that? Yeah. Learned something new today, didn't you? And it's ready to roll. Here's my other 2 tanks. That's where I'm going to put my ECU. That's just where I had it the last time. I had it up in here, but everything was kind of spread out and just didn't like it. So, I don't know. For some reason, I had it back there last. And there's that's where I plug in my flashy lights. And there's the propane for the turbine. That's what that is. I know because I already found out. And then I got to hook my fuel line up right there. But basically that's all I got to do. I'm going to take out these 3 screws, mount everything to this board. Oh, I didn't finish going over this board. Okay, well my fuel pump goes right there. A couple zip ties to hold it on. And I take my solenoid. See this piece of wood sticking up? See, and I drill make a hole all the way through that board. See, that stick. So it's mounted pretty firmly and ain't going to snap off. Then I just zip tie my solenoids, one on each side of that piece of wood. Bam. Okay. Then I Velcro my ECU right there. Everything's contained. I even take and resolder these. I cut these wires, and because they don't need to be very long, you know. And that keeps it from just wadding up the stuff. And I always keep this stuff like that. If I move this to another plane, all I got to do is move this board and the turbine. You know, you ain't got stuff scattered everywhere, even in a plane like this. You know, all this fit back there. But I think at one time I was playing with the CG, and that's why I moved it back there. Then I ended up not liking it, so I put some lead back in this piece. Yeah, that's what happened. Then I put my lead back because everyone was talking. They moved this CG. But when I moved that CG, worst landings I ever had with this airplane. Oh, just every one, man. Just bounced it. Then I started breaking them things. So I just put it back where I had it the first time. That's where I liked it best. You know. Okay, hey, I got one more thing for you guys. Fiberglass Development, that's where I get a lot of my stuff. It's having kind of a contest deal. They want to see some pictures and some videos of people using composite stuff and resins and stuff like that. Here's how you guys can help me. Just take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Every one of you guys. Steve O'Blaster, Jonathan from England, even Ollie. All you guys, man. I'm going to put a link to this website. Even you, Kiwi Bob in New Zealand, and Randy's neighbor, and all you guys. I'm going to put a link under in the description. So click on that link, and then you'll see where it says upload photos, okay, and videos. Just go back and put your favorite Bob TV episode in them links, and kind of tell them what I do, and you know, teach you guys how to build jets, and then we go out and fly them, and we tear them up, and just have a good old time. And you never know. Tell them about the B1. I'm getting ready to get started on that B1 again. This will get them a lot of coverage too. And it'd be awesome if I can get some resin help, man. You know what I'm talking about. But that'd be awesome. I can get started right away. And it'd be fun. I'll make you guys some good Bob TV. Oh yeah. Building up B1 bomber, baby. 10 minutes at a time. Well, this is the plan, okay? I'm going to get the turbine back in the F-16. Well, I have that done today. And it's ready to roll. It's ready for action. Charge the batteries. Fuel it up. I'm going to get back on the Thunder Chief. I'm going to put a paint job on it. Make that the prettiest thing you ever seen. Then do some detailing. And, but it won't take long, guys. It's already smooth. All I got to do is wet sand that thing, and it's ready to paint. There's no body work. The scrapes we did in California already got fixed. It's ready to roll. I got the stab straightened out. I was going to lay up a fuselage, but we tried to lay up a really light one, and it just didn't work out. And the only thing, he'll have the wood landing gear mounts. The rest of the stuff we can take out and put my light composite ones in. And I don't think that the nose gear mounts are going to weigh enough to make a difference. And I just want to get the big wood out, that big old chunk I got in the nose, the battery tray, the receiver tray, fuel tank tray, and we'll still shed a lot of weight. And we're good to go. So I'm going to get that painted, and that should leave me enough time before Kentucky to get that A4 together. The fuselage is done. Just got to throw some servos in it, throw that AMT in it. I got some fuel tanks for it, and should be able to whip that out in pretty good time. I just got to do a little bit of work to the wing. Fuselage, a couple days, and it's ready to roll. So that's the news. And don't forget, fiberglass development. I'm going to put a link in there, and you guys can go help me out. And they want to put videos on their website and all that, and pictures. And you know I got a ton of that stuff. Plus we can get them some pretty good coverage on that B-1 bomber thing. So help your buddy Bob out, and maybe we can get some resin and some cloth. They got carbon. They got it all, man. They have it all. It's like my candy store. Vacuum bagging supplies. They've got honeycomb. They've got pre-preg. They've just really got it all. And we can have some fun with this, man, and make a bad old B-1 bomber. So till then, we will see you guys back in the shop. Same Bob time, same Bob station.